Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Satisfactory. Well, we have a little thing on our hand. If you can see it correctly, everything is blinking red of our factory. And when I walk up to a pole, I can see that our fuse is broken. As you can see, we're using more than our factory can handle. So basically, we need to slow down our concrete factory to get a stable power supply. We just had too low amount. So on this one I will move one so that they are both stable. Now I'm walking up to this pole and try to start it. It can sometimes take some tries because it needs to get going again. The question, however, is we are still using too much. So let's remove this upgrade as well. Go. Sometimes the fuses are a lot of heck annoying. Well, we are still using too much. No, well, then we can betterly remove all these. And then go. And again. It can take a lot of time to get it going, but as we can still use too much, I will go to the power factories because you can upgrade those as well. Let me show you guys. If you put more upgrades in here than we already have, the well, it goes up basically. So let's just upgrade all those to there we go. Now it goes a little bit faster, but I already saw that we are almost out of the fuel that's in there. So I'm gonna make some fuel. Biomass first. It's much important. Go, 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 go. Okay, and now the wood. We can turn the wood also in biomass. And now the biofuel, which is a lot to do. Dus I will turn on my hotkey so I do not have to hold my mouse that long. It goes pretty fast, so I am not worrying about that. Oh man, it's still morning over here, so I'm still waking up. There we go. It's a lot of work to do. But once you have things going, it goes way faster. And that's very, very, very handy to have on hand. That if you need something, you already have it in stock, you know. Well, currently we do not have a stable power supply, but that would be something if we have researched the coal tier. The coal tier will allow us to have a power supply running from a coal generator, which keeps everything working. There we go. Biofuel crafted, and now I just heard a sound that tells me that there is no fuel. There we go, and now this one in here. Now they are both going until we're done. Let me see, can we make these? Yes, we can make 2 of those. We want more of those. Let's make some screws. And of course we do not have anything in our inventory, so let's just get going back to this one over here. Grab like 400 iron, put some iron in here in the meantime, and go to the plates that they already produce it, and get back to the foundations. Last time we talked about the foundation part, that we want to have the main line of conveyors going over this belt, and that's a good thing because here we have the smeltery where I want to smelt the iron and the copper both. Well, it's already doing that, and then I want the both the cables to go out on this way and then exit this wall and then enter this wall and then have a stacked conveyor line in the middle. So I think that's a very nice thing to make. But first let's start with the plate production. Those are very, very, very important. But for that we need to take a look on how we are gonna do it. Well, this space is more wide than it is in this way. So the better thing to do is making it to turn like this. But as we know, the power line is going from there, so I will place them over here. Because we also need some iron rod factories, and I think these are worth it, so yeah. I'm gonna split out into 2 lines, and then split those 2 lines into the factories they are gonna need. So yeah. For once, this is the first one. And here we have another one. Let me turn the input to that side. And there we have the third one. Oh, we do not need that one. And then I need another one that splits into here. But that cannot make it unless it's there. No, that's not a problem. Because I know that there are walls with 2 of those. And maybe those are aligned more. No, they aren't. Even if I want to, I cannot connect those. But if I can get this one connected... No, I can't. Let's just turn this one to the right one. Our first ever dilemma. That's forward facing. I can... Let's see, this one. I can put it like this, I think. Yes. No. But the thing is, I need this one for sure. That's something we really need. Last thing I can think of is making the belt go first to there and then split over there. Or split on the outside. Like, for example, making a simple platform foundation over here. Making a splitter over here. Making this thing go into there. And then we remove these ones. And then make those like this. And then output this one to this belt over here, so that we can split the iron into 2 lines. One going to the left, that goes to the right when it needs the 40 rods, and then the other one around. And this way we can connect whatever we want to connect. So let me get to the logistics for this one. See, oh, there is a belt over here. There you go. This one is now straight ahead. Let me put the input on that side. And let's just rotate it to there. Good. And now we can connect this one to this one to this one, and this one to that one, and this to here, that one to that one. There we go. Now we have a connected iron depot for the plates. However, we do not have enough yet, because I want more reinforced. Maybe I can make a row like this, with 3 on the well, they do take a little bit more than 3, and it's basically the same as here. However, we need to combine these lines over here as well. So the thing that I was thinking about, making a merger in the middle over here. And then outputting it into 1 line. Anyways, let's turn this to the plates first, because we do not want to make mistakes. And here as well, good. Those are going. Let's get back to the base to make some stuff in order to continue on what we are doing. Well, we needed more iron rods. That's something that I wanna have for sure. It goes, it goes, it goes. Now we need more iron plates as well, so let's just make some plates. Screws. And now we continue on. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And now we need some more plates. I want enough plates because we also need those for the belts at the moment. More of those rods. We can barely make enough, then too low to make some more things. There we go. Now let's get back. Let's make the stuff for the other factory as well, so I can measure how we are gonna end up. So we are gonna start here with these things. We can make it to this way, a little bit closer. And then this one is the last one. Logistics, merger. Can I make a merger here that doesn't end up crazy? There we go, connect those two, and then I'll make another merger over here. That line is going. Now we have this one over here. And now it's in there. Great, now we have 2 lines going. And now we need those lines to get out. So my thinking was to get it to here. So we have an exit over there, so it can wrap around the building to the other side to get back onto the main track if needed. But I also want to make a building on top of this one to store those things, and that's where it first goes. So we need more walls in order to do those. The one thing I do know is that the foundation, what I always use to make, it must be already 3, otherwise it cannot be placed above these factories. So they are a little bit cheaper, I think, because they take up less space, and it still makes a floor. So it's great, right? I'm a little bit stuck here. Let me just walk around and get out. There we go. We also need to get up there, but for that I want to make walkways instead of stairs, so we do not have to walk in a circle every time. And those walkways will be on the outside of the building. There we go. Now we need the walls to be completed. Oh, wrong one on there. Let me just grab. Look, it's gonna look like a building. We can just place 2 more and then we are out of... What are those? Can't hit them. Anyways, we still need to input over here for the other ones. Yes. Can I place it? Yes, I can place it. Connect these? No, I can't, because I do not have enough plates with me. That's what I was talking about, the amount of plates that we are putting into this one. And we still have to do the power supply as well, so there are a lot of things still on our road before we can say it's finished. So let's get back to the main base and let's just make some iron plates so we can lay down some more conveyors, as well as making some more walls. And in the meantime, our concrete factory is of course building more concrete, so we can grab more concrete on the go later on. That way we are making sure that we will not end up in a serious heck of a trouble when it comes to needing concrete. Let's see. There we go. Now the external iron line can be connected fully to this factory now. I forgot something. I want to enter this building from more than one side. So let's just make, for the safety of everything, a ramp on this side, and then make the splitters that will fill up these machines over here. And then go to here. We cannot afford because we do not have the copper wire anymore. Of course. While we're here, we can barely make the walls. Don't worry about the misplace. That's not important now. So now we need concrete, I see, and we need more iron and the cables, of course. Let's get to the main factory for the concrete, and let's see how much it made. Another 350. That's a lot. That's a lot of those things. Now we need this one to cover up all these. Oh, wrong one. Oh, and I can see why. Let's rotate those. Oh, those two lines need to be reconnected if I do that. There we go. Rotate. Finish. That way we can connect it up to the top. Looks nice, doesn't clip. And for this wall, because this is the external wall and this is like some kind of vertical tunnel. See? Vertical tunnel. And now we need more iron, of course. Let's take a look at the research in the meantime. Hey, another research is completed. We need more of these 10 stuff. 10 of those. Let me see. 22. Give me 10 of those. Thank you all very much. Remember, hold right click if you want to split anything in an inventory. Good. Now get back to the factory over here. And let's grab some more iron and then make some more plates of it. Of course. There we go. Grab those. Keep going, factory. Now let's finish up this wall over here. What I always do is making a line up, removing the bottom two, and then finish it up with this one. And then always use foundations to make the roof of this tunnel. So we have more space up top because well, it makes the base bigger. But we also have the tunnel that we are needing. And as you might notice, we do not have the outer layer currently. So I will make a small ramp for now. That will be changed later on. Keep that in mind. And let's connect those to the points on the walls. And I was thinking, many times you need to craft many things and keep running back to the hub is not a solution. So let's make a small factory over here that we can use to make extra stuff if we need those. Now let's get back to here. Finish up this splitter that we need to place over here. And now everything is connected up in here. Now we have a second thing. We need 2 power poles and a third one. Why do we need 3 power poles? Well, a power pole as we have currently have maximum of 4 connections, and we have 3 factories for each. So we have 1 input of those. So they're now both connected. Now I can remove this part and make a open area over here. Go outside and connect it to the main power line. Oh, and another nice thing to note, if you have placed a wall as guideline, as you can see here, and you remove the one with that bracket, you can replace it with a normal wall and the belt will still be functional. It's a good thing. I think that's a nice way to trick everything. There we go. Now we can connect the power supply up to the main gate. So, next episode we will finish up the power supply going into the building, as well as trying to make it stable so we can run all these factories at once. And we can try to make the storage area up top as well as the walkways. Between the episodes I will make sure that the obstacle clearing is ready to be sent out, so we can make sure that we have everything we need to continue on, because we really need the coal factories. That's really needed at the moment because we are gonna run out of power soon enough. We can catch it up with the biomass factories, but I don't think you guys like me to keep running around collecting leaves. That's not something I want to continue doing all the time. Especially not, no. So I will make a lot of stuff we are gonna needing in the between the episodes, and in next episodes this research will be ready to send, as well as the we continue on the adventure here on the Satisfactory Series. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Good luck!